The Mustang. Instantly recognizable, admittingly for some not so great reasons sometimes. From the iconic running pony grille to the long, low, fastback design that's been around for ages, all the way back to the sequential taillights, which have become a crowd favorite. Everybody's got a story surrounding a Mustang, so let me tell you why you need one too. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. And if you guys have seen my videos before, my car reviews, you guys know I'm super unbiased with everything. That's pretty much my entire play, is to just give you guys the information that I can. And then if you guys, I try and best suit the car for a need, right? So if, this is what you need, this is, the Mustang fits your need, then I think you should get this. If the Camaro fits your need, I think you should get this. But that's gonna change today. This video today is gonna be very full of bias, pretty much gonna be one like 10-minute opinion. So if that's not what you're into, I apologize. But today we're gonna go over pretty much all the reasons that you need to buy a Mustang. This is the car I bought, and I spent all my time, hemming and hawing about what you should buy, but screw it, we're throwing it all to the wind today. I'm telling you to buy this car, and I'm gonna tell you why. Well, I mean, am I a liar? No. Further proof. So here we are on a highway, a commonplace for road trips to occur. We're going 70 miles an hour, which is a very common road trip speed, and here we are, just chugging along. 1800 RPMs, doing over 25 miles per gallon. Say this road trip's pretty good. Yeah, so playing off the road trip thing, this thing's really comfy. The seat's really comfy, holds you in really well, especially, not Recaros, but holds you in great, especially if you're, a bit fatter. It rides great, even though the car's lowered, it rides amazing. Steering position's great. You have a place to put your elbows. It's quiet in here. Sound deadening's really good. Very daily drivable. And I've had 3 generations of Mustangs, and I've daily driven them all, and they've all been very comfortable, so can't complain too much about that. But that's my favorite part about the Mustang, is there is this massive aftermarket space for them. That, the cool part about a Mustang is you can have 2 cars identical, but you can make them totally different cars. No Mustang is the same as any other Mustang, because everybody has different tastes, and there's so many options out there for you to do different things for your Mustangs that, no 2 Mustangs are going to be identical. They're going to be at least a little different in some way. You take my car versus Jordan's car. You've got one guy who very as much is into drag racing and going fast. Me, I am much more into autocross and road course stuff, and it shows in our cars. And that's the cool part about them, is you can set it up for whatever. You can set it up to be, a quarter-mile car. You can set it up to be an autocross track day car. You can set it up to be a Texas mile car. You can set it up for pretty much whatever you want. The Mustang can bend and change to whatever suits you, and that's pretty cool. That's another great thing. Take the value. These cars are awesome values for money. Take this car. I know I talk about this one a lot, obviously, but 435 horsepower for under 30 grand. And then you get all the niceties in this car. That's it's kind of hard to argue with. And even if you just start rolling it back a couple years, and you can pick up a you know, first gen Coyote now for under 18 grand, and that's still over 400 horsepower for under 20 grand now, and that's amazing. And then you can go back to a 3 valve and a 2 valve. I know people give them a lot of crap, but you still get a very fun car for not, I mean, it's a lot of money, but you know, relative to some other things, not a lot of money. And they're very accessible.
Time to stick her arm out the window and everything. That was impressive.
You know, that's the greatest part about this car, is that it's been around for so long. There's so many different generations that there's a Mustang for anybody at pretty much any price point. And, you know, I mean, now granted, not everybody's going to be able to afford the biggest, baddest, newest Shelby, but that doesn't matter because there's still a Mustang for you. And the coolest part, furthermore, about the Mustang is that no generation is the best. I can find you a person that will make an argument for every generation why the S550 is the best, or why the S197 is better than the S550, or why a new Edge is better, or why a 3 valve is better. Everybody will have an argument as to why it's better. And you know what that means? That means that there is not a better one. It's all up to personal preference. So no matter what your budget, no matter what Mustang you can afford, it's the best. Well, if you like Mustangs, then, you know, yes, they look good. If you don't like Mustangs, then no, they don't. You'll get a crowd killer joke or two, but use it to your advantage. Give them a reason to fear you. Most likely no. I mean, in a literal sense, of course. I mean, if I'm taking Madison out to dinner and I go pick her up, then yes, I completely picked her up in my Mustang. But in more of a figurative sense, will you actually be picking up girls in a Mustang? Probably not. If anything, more guys are going to talk to you about this car than girls, so that's a thing you just got to know. If you're a girl driving a Mustang, well then of course, you'll pick up a lot of guys because, you know, girls are cool. Hard to come by. I got one, kinda. Well, guys, here we are on Market Street, a very public place, and all I see is a lot of gray, a lot of black, and a lot of silver, and apart from the yellow Z06, which is actually kind of hot. But there's something about a Mustang that just livens the world up a little bit, you know. Like I said earlier, you can get a Mustang in pretty much any color you want, and then you can put stripes on it, which are better than that Z06 or that Rolls Royce. Okay, maybe I don't stand out as much over here, but in different public places, I will. Alright guys, well that does it for the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you guys like this video, let me know. I know it's kind of a different style than normal, but I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.